Okay guys, so today I thought that we would go through my foundations, primers, maybe a little bit of my cream products as well. I'm not really sure, maybe, but concealers, did I say concealers? I think so. I'm gonna go through them today. We're gonna do it together. I am going to do a little bit of a declutter as well because I have a bunch of shit in here. But first and foremost, I thought that we would take a little bit of a peek in this makeup bag. Oh my god, I need to zoom you guys out. So this is a makeup bag that I purchased when I was in London, and this is obviously from Victoria's Secret. Now, I don't support the brand because they do test on animals, but I thought that I would just mention that because not everyone cares about that. So yeah, let's just open this up. I have a lot of like my skincare and then like products that I use every single day. So I'm just gonna take out the primers, foundation, primer. Yeah, I have my moisturizer right here that I use during the day, and then I have a powder. But yeah, okay, now I think I have everything in here, so we can go through this. I think I'm gonna start off with primer. So this is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. I recently got this and I absolutely love this one, so this is definitely staying. I'm just gonna move the foundations a bit. Okay. It's a little bit, oh, it's a lot in here. This is just an oil. Sometimes I use this. This is from Banish. I'm not too crazy about it, but I keep it because I use it on occasion and I thought that I would use it up. This one I have been working with a lot off camera. I don't like this anymore actually. This is from Wet n Wild. This is their coverall primer, but I thought that I would use it up anyway. And then I have this one. This is from IDC Color. This is a smoothing primer. I'm not too crazy about it. Like, it comes out pink. You see that? That is like super duper crazy. Like, it's so weird. But I do think it's alright, and I think it's alright. It blurs out pores, but it's not like the best. I wouldn't repurchase this one. This is from Maquillage. I found this in my third hutch, and I was like, oh my god, I remember really liking this. Oh my god. I haven't used this in a very long time. So I moved it here so that I could show it to you guys, but also hopefully like get some use out of it. Ooh, it smells really nice actually. I like that. This is from Wet n Wild. This is one of my all-time favorite primers. I really love this, and then the Physicians Formula one. This is so good. This has, both of these has like an illuminating tint to them, but they are really nice. I have my e.l.f. Glow Lotion. This is more of like a moisturizer, but it has a little bit of a tint to it. Not too much. Not a tint, but a little bit of a glow to it, but not too much. So I keep that one. And then I have this one from Milk Makeup. Used this today, absolutely loving this. This is a kind of blurring stick. It blurs out pores without it being like, or without it containing silicone. So I really do like this one. I use this on my forehead and then on my nose when I have like big pores. This one I have on the side here as well. I've talked about this. I use this on occasion as like a primer. I think I might go ahead and declutter this at some point if I don't use it up, but yeah. I think that was all my primers. So I do have some, but I don't think I have like overly too many because I'm not like too into primers. Okay, so I'm gonna start off. I can see this one. This one I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. I've had this for a very long time. This is from Kat Von D. I don't support Kat Von D anymore, but I could use it up if I like it, but this is like too full coverage for me. I absolutely hate this one. I tried to use it a couple of times this year, and every single time I hated it, even if I like shared it out, so I'm not gonna keep this one. And then I have two of these. This is from number 7. This is their Stay Perfect foundation. So I have the shade Sand, and then this is the shade Cool Vanilla. I actually got sent this from a PR firm, so that's why I have this one that is like so dark. This one suits me pretty neatly, and I do like this as an everyday foundation. I think that this is pretty good. It's a good price, but I think that number 7 is really hard to find in Sweden. But I do like it. It's not like too full coverage, and it has a beautiful glow to the skin. So I do like it for that. The same with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I think that this is my favorite find this year out of like foundation. I have this one in the shade LN3. I use this all the time. Like I can use this to film, I can use this for an everyday. This is so good. It has a beautiful healthy sheen to the skin, but I usually use like all the time I use like liquid illuminators and such. This is a foundation that I'm gonna continue to purchase because I think that it's beautiful, and this wears a little bit longer on me than the number 7 one does. This one I've used a lot off camera. This is from a Swedish brand called Rebecca Stella. You can go ahead and look her up. She's like beautiful, and she has this like beautiful ass. But this is all about that base. But I have tried to use this up off camera. This is very it's like a medium coverage, and it's a little bit, it's not too heavy on the skin, so I don't hate it, but this I don't think is available to purchase anymore, so I'm just trying to do that. I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 more uses out of this, and then I'll go ahead and throw this out. This is a foundation that I think I've used like 2 times. I've never actually used this that much. This is in the shade 00 Fair. I bought this, I don't know why. This is from Isadora Wake Up Makeup, it's called. I think I'm gonna try this. I think that the coverage could be nice. I think that the shade might be wrong, but I could mix it with my favorite mixer, which is from Ellie Girl. I purchased 2 of these that I've used for mixers. One was like lighter, so this is in the shade Sand. Definitely too dark for me, but I have so many foundations that is too light for me. So for instance, today I used a little bit of this, so you can see it is very, very dark. So I used this to like darken up my foundations, and this is perfect if you love like a dewy skin or something, because then you can go ahead and purchase this and you can mix this with your matte foundations if you don't like matte foundations. This one, decluttering this one. Do you see how disgusting this looks? I think you can see how the product has like separated. It's not good anymore. This is from Ofra. This is their Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation in the shade 04. I have a video using this, and it's like so dark, and the video is like so bad. I don't like this. This is like too oily. It's not oily, but it's like too... It doesn't sit good on the skin. It looks so bad. It like almost looks very, very dry on the skin. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep this one either. And then I have these 2 from The Ordinary. So I have, let's see, the Serum Foundation, which is actually a repurchase, and then I have the Coverage Foundation. The Coverage Foundation is okay. I don't love it. I do like the Serum Foundation a lot more. The first year of this year, I raved and raved and raved about this. Now I love this one more. But I definitely think that they are good, affordable products, especially the Serum Foundation. The Coverage Foundation is, well, it's alright. The Serum Foundation is absolutely beautiful. It has like a light coverage. It's super duper liquidy, if I can show you. Like, do you see that? So it's super duper liquidy. It doesn't wear well in like rain, but it works. I do like it. This is probably my next favorite find this year out of foundations. This is a foundation that I used in a first impression video, I think. I purchased this a while back because I heard so many people talk about this, and I wanted to try like cushion foundation. This is from Wet n Wild in the shade Light Ivory, and you don't get that much product. This is, by the way, vegan, and I've only used this once. I don't want to put my finger in here because I don't want it to go bad and like get a lot of bacteria and such, because I can imagine that that will do that, but it is too dark for me, too light for me, I mean. So but I think that it was like a beautiful like light coverage foundation. So yeah, I'll keep this one as well. This one I purchased this year. This is actually a disappointment. It's totally my fault. It says that it's a full coverage foundation, but it's not. It's from Makeup Revolution. This is their Conceal and Define foundation. It has this doe foot applicator. These, ooh, like this, sorry. I don't really see where my camera is, but it has this doe foot applicator, and I just, I don't really like it. I think it's all right, like I can use it, but it's too matte for me, so I really need to go in with a lot of like pixie glow mist and like very glowy products like underneath to make it work. But I'll keep on to that. This is also a repurchase. This is also from Makeup Revolution. This is their stick foundation in the shade F3, so it looks like this. I think that I liked it the first time, but then I didn't like it. But the thing that why I repurchased it is because it is like so dewy and glowy. So I use this with a little bit more matte foundations. Like I can mix these two and I'll get a much better finish to it. So that's why I bought that one. But this one, this eats powder. So if you like a matte face, you'll have to like repowder your foundation all the time. This is my newest foundation. I just got this and I just tried this today. This is the Burt's Bees Goddess Glows. I actually asked one of my subscribers to send this to me because I knew that she was gonna send me a package. And I was like, can you purchase that one for me? Because she asked if I wanted something at Ulta, and I was like, yeah, this one, because we can get this in Sweden. So yeah, but I paid for it, so just so you know. I have mine in the shade 1010 Ivory, and I can't really say that much. This is too light for me, so I had to mix in this one. It looks glowy and such, but it was a really stressful day, so I didn't really have time to sit and like look at my skin. These are the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. Oh my god, let's see which shade. I think that the shade Sand that I have is so dark, and yeah, it's so old. This is probably 4 years old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter this one. I'm actually gonna go ahead and declutter this one as well. I think that this is pretty old as well. Well, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't try this. I have to check the finish first. Ooh, sorry. This is in the shade Porcelain. Yeah, I remember the smell. It smells really bad. You know what? I'm gonna hang on to this. I've had this in my other hot, so I might go ahead and try this. If I don't, I'll declutter it. These two from Wet n Wild I have kept on to just because of the fact that I was like, okay, I'm gonna use up my foundations. I never do. I hate these ones. Absolutely hate them. They look so dry, but I purchased 2 of them because I was like, oh, everyone loves them, so I'm gonna purchase one that I think is my shade, and then I'm gonna purchase one that is a little bit deeper in case I tan or something. I was really into self-tanning when I purchased this, but they look so dry on my skin. They are so bad. They are horrible. So I'm gonna declutter these as well. I have these from Jouer. Why? Don't ask me. I did a video on this one. This is from Essence. This is their Insta Perfect foundation. I don't like this. This was like super duper light. I purchased mine in the shade 10, as you can see. It's super duper light, but I do like to mix this with my serum foundation because, as I said, this does not hold up well in like rain and such, so I like to mix this in just for that purpose. So sometimes when I know that I'm gonna have like a sweaty day or something, I can mix a little bit of this in just so the foundation will hold up a little bit better. This one from e.l.f. I haven't used it that much. I think that it's like that kind of foundation that works, but it doesn't like make your skin look beautiful. It doesn't make your skin look horrible. I don't know, but it's just a foundation that like works. So I am going to finish this one up, and I have mine in the shade Porcelain. And then I have this one. Do you know that I have never ever used this alone? This is from The Body Shop. This is their Moisture Foundation. I don't think that they have this anymore. This is in the shade 01. This is too light for me. I know that I have like the wrong shades all the time, but the thing is that I purchase foundations online, so that is why. But yeah, this is too light for me, I mean, so I always mix this in with foundations to get the shade to really match me. So I'm gonna hang on to this one as well. And this used to be my holy grail foundation. I have used up countless of these. This is the Isadora Cover Up Foundation and Concealer. Loved these. I got these in PR, repurchased them. Like, I love them. I even got one for my mom, I think. They are, I don't know if I have used this one. No, this is Unbroken actually. But I put that one right there. It comes like in this sort of packaging, so it's really, really cool actually. But it's a little bit too matte for my liking as of right now, but I do think that I'm gonna try and use it up. And then here I just have some samples, but I'm gonna keep these. Oh, I forgot this one. This is from Laura Geller. This is apparently a foundation. This is a baked balanced brightening foundation in the shade Fair. I have no idea how to use this. Maybe I could use this as a powder. Okay, so how many foundations do I have now? I'm not gonna count the samples, and I'm not gonna count the Laura Geller one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 foundations and decluttering 5. Okay, so I have you zoomed out. I'm gonna zoom in to my concealer drawer, which is right there. So in my other hutch, I'm just gonna say this, I have some backups. So I have a backup of my ColourPop concealer, and I have a backup of my Makeup Revolution, you know, this one, but the concealer variation. And then in this makeup bag, I have a big makeup bag with my like everyday makeup, brow products and such. I have this one. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer that I really love. It's like a sheerer coverage, but it looks beautiful on the skin. And then I have this one from Anastasia that I'm using to like always cut my lid and so on. And then I also have these two. This one is from Essence. This I did a video on, and I also used let's see, this foundation. So I'll link that down below. But this is the Healthy Glow Concealer, Camouflage Healthy Glow Concealer. And then I have my ColourPop one. So I've almost actually used up all 3 of those concealers. So this one I also used in that Essence video, and this is the matte one. I am gonna use this, but I'm just gonna use up the other ones first. I never ever use this one anymore, but I'm gonna hang on to it in case I want it for winter. But I'm actually going to just do like this. I'm gonna declutter all 4 of these. These are from LA Girl. I bought these years and years ago off eBay. Never used them. Like, can you see, this is like hardly used. This I've used, but they are like 4 years old or something. So I'm gonna declutter those. I'm also gonna declutter this Morphe concealer because I absolutely hate it. And the same with this e.l.f. one. This is supposed to be like a highlight part, and this is supposed to be a concealer part. Absolutely horrible, both of them. This one I bought because I thought that it was a concealer, but it's actually very, very glowy. So I'm gonna put this in this pan instead, so I can use it up for, and like, oh, I don't think you can see. So here I have some liquid products. I don't have all of my liquid products, but I have some that I want to try and some that I want to like use a little bit more. So I kind of rotate through these, and then also these ones that I have, my Cover FX ones, and then this milk one that I have on the side here. So yeah, now I only have these 2 here. It seems to be very, very empty, but maybe I should put my backups in here as well. But I'll do that later. So I decluttered 4 concealers and then 5 foundations. And then this one, I promise you guys, this will be like empty in like a day or 2. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on using up a little bit more of these, and then I'm not gonna purchase any new foundation because I am on a no/low buy. But I will say, if this one runs out, I have to purchase this. I use this almost all the time, but I try my very, very hardest to use other ones as well and try to like come up with like different combinations and such. But this one I will repurchase when it runs out. And I'm gonna focus on using up some more of my primers. But oh my god, I put this one in my foundation pile. This is a primer. So I have one less foundation that I said, so 17. But yeah, that was all from me today. So really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Like it if you did, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!